I'm Hanna Yates. I have Cam Janssen here, my co-host on The Line Change on 590 The Fan. He's also a former Blue. Excited for the big weekend coming up in St. Louis. Let's start with the alumni game. What can people from St. Louis expect to watch during this game?
Well, hopefully a lot of excitement. They have a really young team. They don't have many superstars on their team like we do, but we're a lot older than they are, and that's a big deal whenever you haven't played hockey in a long time. So, and they got a lot of tough guys too. So I'm trying to get Chaser pretty riled up and have him go out there and kind of muck it up a little bit, but we'll see. But I hope there's excitement. I mean, people want to see excitement, and they want to see, they want to see goals, and they want to see Wayne Gretzky, and want to see Brett Hall, but they also want to see Kelly Chase muck it up a bit, and I'm sure he's going to do that because they have a bunch of tough guys over there too.
Okay, and so moving on, next Sunday night, you have a question and answer session at Ballpark Village, correct? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Me, Brett Hall, Bobby Hall, and Tony Esposito. Yeah, I know. We're all doing a Q&A and talking about the Blues-Blackhawks rivalry, and obviously I'm from Eureka, Missouri, and grew up a Blues fan, and saw Blues-Blackhawks rivalry my whole life, and then got to play for the Blues and live it, and breathe and bleed and do all that, and it's just such a huge rivalry, and it's only 3 hours away, and it'll be pretty fun that night to hear some stories from especially those guys.
Okay, and then moving on to Monday, the big Winter Classic game, Bridgestone Winter Classic. So what do you think is going to happen in that game? I guess from both sides, two big rivalry teams. What can you expect to see on the Blue side?
Well, I think they're going to have to come out with a lot of energy, but they're going to be pretty wide-eyed. You know, a lot of the Blackhawks core group have done this plenty of times, and really none of the Blues players have. So they're going to come out and they're going to see all the fans. They're going to see this atmosphere, and they might be a little overwhelming at first, especially for the young guys. So they're going to have to get their composure and go out there and kind of just do their thing. And once the puck drops, you don't worry about anything else. Everything that's led up to this, it's about the game, and it's about 2 points at that point. So that's their mindset that they need to have, and it should be fun. It should be fun to watch.
Okay, and just going off the idea of a rivalry game, you've played for the Blues, you've played against the Hawks, you've grown up a St. Louis fan before that from Eureka. What is it like playing a game like that against someone where there actually is bad blood? Because usually athletes don't really dislike each other. It's really just the fan base. It's kind of a tradition to have a rivalry like that. But a lot of the guys on the St. Louis Blues team currently are saying there is bad blood on the ice. So how does that kind of fire them up?
Well, look what happened in the past however many years. I mean, the Blackhawks have been pretty much dominating this Central Division, and you know the Blues were affected by it a lot, and it's going back years too. So you know they've always had. Look, whenever they say, "Oh, we hate this team," usually, our teams don't like each other, but the players do. But in this case, the players really don't like each other. I mean, they don't. Look what happened to David Backes. Remember that in the playoffs when he got corked, knocked out, and then they kind of taunted him.
Steen to the corner. Here's Backes with Keith on him. And Backes gets blistered into the corner. He is down, he is out, and Steen goes right at Seabrook. Petrangelo comes.
I mean, that's a big deal, and don't think those guys, the core group of the Blues, are going to forget that. So just little things like that, they add up, and they build up, and hopefully there's a big explosion come that Winter Classic game.
Okay, what are you most looking forward to this upcoming weekend overall?
Well, I'm looking forward to me and you cruising around doing interviews with everybody and seeing the landscape and just seeing all the friends and family are going to be there and seeing all the guys and how excited they are and just seeing, I haven't seen the rink yet, to be honest with you, so I'm excited to see the rink and just hanging out and you know, watching the games, and hopefully the weather will be okay, but if it's not, then who cares? If it's sloppy out there, then who cares? It'll be entertaining one way or the other, so I am excited about everything.
Okay, well, for more coverage of the Winter Classic throughout the week, and you can follow along on insideSTL.com and on Twitter at Hanna Yates and at Nick Yale. Hanna Yates, InsideSTL.